Hey everybody, this is Connie with the Artisan Company. Welcome back to the channel. Oh my goodness, I got some more fun bead findings today. This little pile right here, you're not going to believe where I got it. So let's get started. We're going to set this one to the side and we're going to start with this little pile because it's kind of the unusual pile. Excuse me. So anyway, this little pile of beads, believe it or not, came from Walmart. Yes, I said it, Walmart. I've always got my eyes open for beads everywhere I go. And I was in Walmart the other day getting some cat food and litter for my cats. And I went by, they redid our Walmart and it's a super Walmart now and they've upgraded it, and they had moved the beads to a certain place in the store, and I happened to be walking by and I thought, oops, let's go in here and see what's on this side. And oh my goodness, I came out with these guys. All right, so I have got here some different beads. I'm going to separate them out here just for a second so we can keep them all together. Okay, so the first thing I got here was from a company called Jesse James Beads. I don't know if you can see that or not right there. Jesse James Beads. And these are glass beads with a gold trim on them. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? I thought, my stars, those are beautiful. And of course, now they make beading wire in all different colors. So you can actually incorporate more color in the middle here with the beading wire that you choose. But this little strand, this 2-strand right here, was $3.98. It is glass and it's got the gold trim on it. Is that not just stunning? I thought, well, I can't leave those there. Jesse James Beads. Okay, the next thing I found was a company that most of you are familiar with, and that's Blue Moon Beads. So both of these items came from the Blue Moon Company, and they had them at Walmart. And these are pony beads, and most of the time, pony beads are uh, plastic, but I find them that are glass, and I use the glass ones in all of my Native American style jewelry. These are little bitty tiny pony beads. Now, this little piece right here, this gold piece, is not glass, it's plastic. But the beads themselves are glass. Oh my gosh. And they were $3.98 for 3 strands, and I snatched them. I thought, oh my goodness. And these right here, actually, these turquoise ones are glass, but they look like stone the way they dyed them. So, yes, I thought, oh my gosh, I can use all of these colors in my Native American styles and in some smaller beaded styles. Could not believe it. $3.98. Okay, so the next thing I found were, ba-da-da, you know it, bead caps. These are Blue Moon bead caps. Now, I have bought these at Michael's before. This exact same design of bead cap I have bought at Michael's. This is 3 sizes in here. So you've got this ultra large one, which I love. And then this one is about, looks like about an 8 millimeter. And this one is about a 5 or 6 millimeter. This one looks like, oh, it says 6 to 15 millimeters. So this is 15. This one is 6. I was about right on that. Anyway, you get 3 packages. There's 150 pieces in here for $3.90. No, $3.66 for these. And they didn't have silver. I looked for silver, but they didn't have it. But oh my gosh, right here. And you know, I'm the bead cap queen, people. I got to have some bead caps. Okay, so this last things I found here are the DYI. DYI, they carry this brand a lot. And these are 3, 4, and 5 millimeter crimp covers in a gold color. And was I stoked about that? Yes. Okay. They were 266 for this little package, and it's 120. And usually the crimp covers, it's a little harder to find the larger sizes in gold. You can find the larger sizes in silver, but the larger sizes, like the 5 millimeter in gold, is a little harder to find. So I snatched these. I'm like, oh my gosh, going in my buggy. And then the last thing on this one is DIY, and it is a bulk pack of charms. And they had different ones there, all different kinds. They had gold ones, silver ones, different kinds. I picked up the cross charms because when I started looking through the bag, I thought, oh my goodness, look at that. They've got little wings, angel wings in there, little tiny crosses. They've got some crosses in here that would make great earrings. Look at that. They even had some green filigree looking patinaed ones in there too. Some round charms. Oh my goodness, it was endless. $5.88 for a bulk pack. There's 50 pieces in here, and you can do myriads of things with this: bracelets, earrings, necklaces, ankle bracelets with a little cross on it, or a little angel wing. It doesn't matter. But anyway, Walmart, people, I got all of this for $20 right here, 20 bucks. And this can go forever because of the amounts that are in the packages. So my unexpected cat litter trip to Walmart ended up in a $20 bead stash. So don't set aside Wally World. Now you if you're there and you've got a big enough store that carries a craft section, go check them out. You might find something you just can't leave there. So, and Walmarts are everywhere. So if you're needing bargain prices and things, great place to check out every now and then. Okay, let's get to the next thing. All right, the next company that I bought from, I keep seeing advertisements for these people, so I thought I'm going to go ahead and buy something from them and just see how quickly it gets here, how's it packaged, da da da. Okay, so it's from Cherry Tree Beads, and it came packaged. I opened it, but it came packaged like this, in this nice little plastic little shipping bag. So I opened it up, and let's see how it was packed on the inside. All right, that's everything out of there. Okay, I've got a nice shipping thing, which I'm thrilled to get these. Occasionally, I'll get a company that won't send these, and I hate that because this helps me keep up with pricing and make sure I got everything that I ordered, yada, yada, yada. Okay. Oh, nice. They gave me a 15% off uh, coupon if I reorder from them. It expires in the end of August this year, so I have plenty of time to watch their inventory and see if they get something in that I'm just gonna can't live without. All right, and so the packing, they've got everything in a Ziploc, which is great. I reuse these as well. Nice. It's nicely bubbled. Got to love that. Look at that. Okay. Wow. Let's take the bubble off. So it was packed nicely. Packing is important to me because you hate to get anything that's damaged in the mail and then having to deal with all that. So packing is important, and they did a good job. Okay, so let's see what's in this stash. Okay, so look at this. All of my stuff came on a little ring. Look at that. It's all nice and neat so it doesn't get all thrown all over the box. Look at that. Okay, the reason why I chose to order from them to begin with was I was looking for abalone shells for earrings. And I happened to see these right here. And that's what hooked me to check to see what else they had. These were $11.99 for the pair. They're about a 13 by 38 millimeter, and aren't these gorgeous? And they are thick. I mean, the thickness of them, look at that. don't know if you can see that or not, but it's at least maybe a 2 millimeter thick. So this is what triggered me to order from them. So I thought, okay, I'll scan through their beads, and I did. And I order gemstones so often that it's very hard for me to, uh, in other words, I'm looking for specific things. And they had some nice gemstones, but nothing that I was particularly looking for. So I didn't order any gemstones. This was the most expensive thing that I ordered. Okay. So the next thing I thought, okay, I went to their dollar finds. They had $1, $2, $3, and $4 and $5 finds and clearance. So I said, all right, I didn't see any gemstones, so let me just go to that and see what's there. So this was not in clearance. This was just your regular finds. Okay, so the next thing I found was these little guys. Oh my gosh, these hammered brass ovals, a go-go components. And I thought, oh, these would make great earrings. They sold them by the piece. They were 80 cents a piece. So they were $1.60 for two. And look at that. Won't these make killer earrings and easy, easy earrings? Love the hammered look. And I thought, that's worth $1.60. I'll pick that up. Okay, the next thing they had was an oval, a go-go in brass. And I thought, oh my gosh, gotta get these. I was in an earring mood that day when I ordered. And look at these. They're coated. It's kind of, they call it a crescent moon shape. But they're kind of coated with a matte kind of finish to them. And they have 3 holes. They're 20 by 29 millimeters. They were 75 cents a piece, so $1.50 for the set. $1.50 for that set. It's going to make a great pair of earrings. Oh my goodness. I thought this will be fun. I was on the earring kick that day. Okay, the next one we have, and this one right here, I thought, oh my stars, I got to get some of these. These just rock. Let me see if I can get these open here. Okay, these are raw brass. They're a 14 millimeter hoop with graduated paddles. They're 28 by 68 millimeter paddle set. Look at this. Oh my goodness. $2.99, people. $2.99 for these. And of course, you can take them apart and rearrange them any way you want to, to make a pair of earrings, or if you want something on the center of a necklace. They've done them a couple of different ways here, so you can kind of see how they've done them. But is that not just fun? I thought, great, I love these. These are going to make killer earrings. Killer, killer earrings. So these were the raw brass. Love that. Just, I can't wait to get started. Okay, let's see what else is in there. Okay, so I ordered these also for earrings. These are stainless steel little crosses. If I can get them out of the package. Let me just cut that top right there. All right. They actually have a little bail on the top up here, so you can use it on a necklace if you would like. But I'm actually going to make earrings out of these, and they're stainless steel, and they're 18 by 36 millimeter, and they were $2.99. The back of it is kind of a what do I call? It's kind of burnished. It's not shiny, so you have an option of the shiny side out or the little matte side out, either one. So you've got that option. And then of course the little bail that comes on here, but I'm taking that off. And it is made where you can take it off and save this, that you can use it on something else. So yeah, gotta love that. But anyway, these were $2.99 for these little crosses, and I was really excited about those. Okay, so can't wait to get those put together and some jewelry. But it's like I said, it's the first time I've ever bought from these people, and right now I am pleasantly pleased because when I looked at the um, gemstones, I was going, bummer. They didn't have anything that really just grabbed me. But then when I went to other sections, I started seeing things that I thought, oh my, this would be lovely. Okay, so this little guy is wood. It's a pendant. It's a laser cut. It's aspen wood, kind of an Art Deco style. It was $3 for this little guy, and I thought, I love this, so I'm going to use this in a necklace of some kind. But they had all kinds of laser cut wood pendants that you could use for necklaces and things, and some of them were small enough you probably could have gotten by with doing them as earrings even. But I loved this kind of Art Deco design to this, and I loved this rusty red color here. So I thought, I'm gonna grab that one right there. It was $3, not bad for a custom design piece of wood. Gotta love it. The size of this is a 29 by 72 millimeters, so it's long. Gotta love it. Oh, so excited, guys. Isn't it fun when you find something that's just like amazing? Okay, and then I got these two. They are stainless steel, which I love stainless steel. I do. But they're little ear threads, um, and they're gold, stainless steel ear, gold plated stainless steel ear threads. And you can see they kind of hang like that. A lot of you may wear ear threads. And they're 3.25 inches long. There were 450, but there's three pairs of these in the bag. So I've got three different sets of earrings I can make out of this for $4.50. And I loved it. They're delicate because a lot of people like very delicate things, and I tend to do chunkier things. So I thought, okay, I'll try something different. So little ear threads. Aren't these lovely? And the last thing I got here, let me move these over, which I was pleasantly surprised by, were these silver. It's called quote pewter in quotes, okay, because it's a zinc based alloy. So if you see quotes around the word pewter, then it's a zinc based alloy most of the time. But these are the Greek style worry fish. They're 17 by 72 millimeters. They had these in gold and the silver, and I got the silver, and I think this is the cutest thing ever. Oh my gosh. They were $4.80 for the two, and I thought that would make the cutest something. I'm not sure, but I just loved it. And look at all the little design on the sides of the fish. You can put any color of bead in between them or stone in between them. But oh my, I thought these were the cutest things ever. So I thought I'm going to get one of those just to see what they look like. And I thought, of course, they told me the size, but I thought they were going to be smaller. And I thought, oh my, when I got them, I thought, oh my, they're bigger than what I thought. So I miscalculated on the size, but it was a pleasant miscalculation. But aren't these the cutest? And they're weighty. There's some weight to them. They're thick, and I like them. I would order them again. The total order from Cherry Tree Beads was $33.37 for shipping, and 37 cents, and then it was $4.98 for shipping. So $38.35 total from Cherry Tree Beads, $20 total from Walmart. And oh my gosh, I just got some fun stuff here. It was a good bead day when I opened all this. So anyway, just wanted to share. I did order today a few patinaed beads from Cherry Tree Beads. They had a sale going on with 20% off on certain patinaed beads. So I got about $20 worth of patinaed beads today, and we'll see what those look like when they get in. But anyway, Cherry Tree Beads. I like their metals and things. For me, I find better places for gemstones, um, but they were quick with the shipping. Packing was good. The quality of the merchandise that I received was good from them. So, yeah, if you're looking for funky, fun metal stuff, things like that, Cherry Tree Beads is a good place to go for that. Of course, Wally World, if you're out shopping for whatever and you're in Walmart, go run by and see what they've got. You might find something like this. Oh my. Okay, hope you enjoyed today's stash. Um, yes, we will see you on the next video. Bye, you guys.